Alright, my friends. It's October. It's time to get spooky. Let's do it. Welcome to Monster Party. So this is a game I've never really played this game before. I've experienced it very briefly. I'm familiar with it based on reputation, so some of it has been spoiled for me, but hopefully not a whole lot. This will be marked my first playthrough. All I've really played with it was a brief sampling to make sure the cartridge worked when I got it. And now here we are. The witching hour is upon us. Happy October. Now I know what time zone you're in. This is true, but I don't think it's been a secret that I live in Wisconsin. I think the whole state's in the same time zone. And what a good guess, Dean's roll, that I turn into a pumpkin at midnight. As long as I don't eat after midnight, we'll be okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens to me. I go to get some whiskey and I come back to this. All right. Well, I mean, if you're expecting a whole lot of outrageous stuff on stream, I mean, this is pretty much the height of my effort for October celebrations. Is funny hats and spooky games. The whiskey has set in my lateral. All right. So I understand this game to be very wacky, but I also understand it to be kind of difficult. So I don't know how much of the game we're gonna get through, but I'm certainly gonna give it a good solid effort. You've been loving all the different Frownie decorations too. You need so the person to really thank for those is Lucent Jelly. Lucent Jelly has made all of my Frownies so far. Manu Alejo did one piece of artwork for me that I've used on stream a couple times, and Sir Punks-a-Lot has done some of my BRB screens. But most of my artwork has been Lucent Jelly. You just got home from work, you haven't had any yet. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and hit start. And get into the game. Mark was walking home from a ball game. He looked up and... Even the like text box is spooky. Saw a bright star. While he stared at it, the star got bigger and bigger. The beauty of the star made his eyes moist, so he didn't notice that the star fell and landed right in front of him. Like, when it gets to the bottom of the text box, it scrolls one line at a time. It wasn't a star, but a monster, Mark quickly asked. Who are you? I'm Bert. What's up? Who's saying what's up? I guess Mark? But it could be either character. I'm looking for help. Evil monsters are out of control in my world. Come and help me. I'm afraid to fight the evil monsters. Who said evil monsters are out of control in my world? Like, the dialogue's punctuated, it looks like those sentences were back and forth dialogue, but I think they were supposed to all be Bert. Don't worry. Yeah, because right here, this is all one, though it looks like two. With your weapon, you'll be able to destroy them easily. This isn't a weapon, it's a bat. Batter. Anything is okay. Anyhow, let's go. Bert grabbed Mark's hand and flew away. What's your name? Mark. Mark, my planet is dangerous. So we must act together. How? Like this. Then they fused together. This is how Mark's adventure began. Thankfully, Frownie doesn't have a very difficult character design. So one of the things that's kind of funny is actually wearing different costumes is actually an ancient feature of the Agent Frownie character. Like back when I was in high school, and my friend and I used to draw the Agent Frownie like cartoons or comic strips. It was very common for Frownie to disguise himself with very obvious costumes, in a lot of the different and appear in a lot of different like costumed forms in the comic strips that we drew. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that feature has become very convenient for me for using Agent Frownie as a sort of decoration to take up the part of the empty space on my stream. You're eating your leftover fried chicken from yesterday. I'm so jealous. I was jealous of you before, and I'm still jealous of you, Mile Hyrule. I gotta get myself some fried chicken. Look at that. Look at that duck. Like the character just collapses onto the ground. Oh, and I can and I can inch my way along. This is awesome. Oh, this is awesome. There's no run, so we're stuck with one speed. And I can jump and I can bat and I can duck and crawl, and I think that's it for our motions. So, I don't know if I can hit the enemies. I can hit the enemies' projectiles. Perfect. Yeah, like I said, I've done almost nothing in this game. Faces everywhere. All I did was turn it on and make sure that it worked before. Hearts? Oh, that's good. Look at our life bar. The life bar is huge, but just like Metroid, like it starts us off with... I mean, at the very beginning of Metroid, you get full health, but when you die, you start off with a very empty life bar. This is kind of like that. Hello, baby. I assume I have to hit the bubbles back at... I mean, I can come up to it and try. Okay, I just gotta get them at the right angle. Perfect. All right, we're doing good there. Look at how many hits we're getting in. Oh, I think he might be speeding up. how much health does this guy have? This battle is taking a long time. For the first, like, I guess, boss of the game, he sure has a lot of health. Unless this isn't even hurting him. Okay, thank goodness. And we got a question mark? I don't think there are any secrets. Do the worm. I love this. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Activated inchworm mode. You plan on doing more horror games this month? Of course, of course. I mean, I'm not going to do exclusively horror games. It's going to be a mix, and we're going to keep working on, you know, the games I've been playing. I don't know if those are... I hope the game's not about to glitch out. Oh no, it's looking pretty bad. Look up there at the top left. We might be in trouble. Oh no, it's spreading. Look, I'm just sitting here and the glitches are spreading. That the upper right is filling in. Why? Why must every game I play deteriorate? I see there's another door there. I want to try and farm a little bit of health before we fight another enemy. That first boss monster there felt kind of like a freebie. So I don't know. I'm worried the next one won't be so kind to us. It's kind of amazing. The glitches are eating the sky. Big cactus man. Oh my. Oh my, this is pretty... Oh my goodness. I think this stream should be marked for mature audiences. It's looking pretty rough now. Everything has turned to skulls and blood. Is that an animal with a human head? Oh, these are legs. I don't know if I commented on that before. Hey, I'm Bert. Okay, nice. We got a projectile. We can fly. Hey, this is good. Oh, life is good when you're Bert. Am I running out of time? I'm running out of Bert energy. Okay, so I think that's just from a random item drop. Man, these are gross. There are so many doors. I've passed like 4 or 5 doors now. I wonder if this whole game is just one big level. Oh no! My hope was to get more health, but that's really not happening here. It's one ugly doggo. There's another door. There's more glitches. And the end of the stage. The game is really coming apart, though. Well, my plan of grinding up a whole bunch of health has basically backfired as hard as it could. I think that's supposed to say empty. I mean, you know, Yuxty. This room is Yuxty. Was there a save feature in this? I don't think there are saves. I don't know. It said start and continue. I'm assuming there's a password. I'm assuming there's a password system. Oh, that's death. Okay, continue or end. Well, the good thing is, look at all those 5s. Just randomly everywhere. The good news is we didn't do a whole lot, so I'm gonna take the cartridge out, do the usual, you know, alcohol and wiggle retreatment, and see if I can get it to behave a little better. So I'll be right back with you. Oh, both of those characters were off by the same amount, from M to U and P to X. That's interesting for MT. I didn't know. I don't think I would have noticed that. All right, my friends. So yeah, let me see if I can get this running a little better. I'll be right back with you. All right, we'll try it again. We'll see if the game, you know. Sometimes I gotta warn you, my friends. That's one of the trials I face. So I stick pretty much exclusively to original hardware, and one of the big pitfalls there is that sometimes it gets me a while to get the games working properly. So we could have a lot of false starts. Okay, good. I can skip the opening cinematic. So we haven't lost a whole lot here having to restart. Generally, when a game falls apart like that, I continue playing it for a while. Until it either becomes absolutely unplayable or a logical sort of restarting point comes up. So we may be dealing with a lot of glitched screens. The good news is that it almost always, the games almost always eventually start working without interruptions. It can just take a while. Oh, this is great. This is great. Becoming Bert early. This is great for our health bar, anyway. Oh, those are spikes. I thought they were just like this, I don't know. I thought they were weird plants. I thought the white parts I thought were like the stalk of the plant. Okay, off-screen enemies respawn, and they do give out health drops. Okay, good. Alright, I don't know if this was the door we went in before, but we'll see what's in here. Cows, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here, Cows. I enjoy your hat greatly. Thank you very much. I'm a big fan of novelty holiday hats. Halloween ones being among some of my favorites. So you may see other hats from time to time on stream this month. You know, I'm not going to be wearing like a different hat every night or something, you know, crazy like that. It would be fun, but I don't have that many hats. But, you know, once every couple nights, I might bring out a different hat. Can we go in the door? Is Bert? Oh, we can. But it's Yuxi in here. No secrets up top, are there? I doubt it. Probably a little oxidation on the contacts is all, yeah, and I think I get it both in the, on the contacts in the game and the contacts in the console. I seem to be having a lot better work recovering from, it seems to work a lot better recovering from crashes when I also run a cleaner through the console as well. And not just the cartridges. I try to clean them up like before I play them, but either I just never do a good enough job, or I don't know. Sometimes maybe they're so badly oxidized it just takes more than one scrubbing to get the job done. I kind of see how it works to get these to angle up correctly. I've kind of got an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing here. All right. Collected my first laser disc today. It's junk but fun. It's an Earth Science laser disc. I always kind of thought that laser discs would be fun to collect. In the same way that, you know, like vinyl albums are fun to collect because, you know, laser discs are huge and have those giant, you know, giant art sleeves. Is your hardware all original or have you had to replace any parts? So I think everything is all original in all of my consoles except in my Super Nintendo, I had to replace a plastic part in the back that cracked. And my Nintendo 64 has an expansion pack in it, which is, you know, technically not an original piece. But I think that's it. I don't think any of my other consoles are repaired or modified in any ways. If they were, it was done before I owned them and secretly. Okay, I believe that room was empty. Sorry, I'm dead. Alright, well that's an easy victory. Unless you're lying. I mean, are we just supposed to take the boss's word that he's dead? He wasn't dead at all. Except he left a question mark and I can't collect it. What is with this? Can you say you're dead when you're dead, though? I mean, that's what I was kind of thinking. Go on. I hope I didn't need that question mark. Loyal to Soil. Welcome in, Loyal. Great to have you here again. Oh, yeah. I already forgot that this happens. It looks, it looks just as bad as it did last time. Oh, another question mark. Alright. That's definitely a dog with a human head. Please don't pick on me. I mean... Don't throw pumpkins at me if you don't want me to pick on you. Quick, before the power wears off. No. Alright. Oh, at some point we got a key. And I'm just now noticing that. The Square Enix cactus. Is Square Enix, do they have a cactus as a logo? Or a mascot? I don't think I knew that. Those guys take a lot of hits. I don't think... Yeah, those are just background. Isn't this disgusting looking? Look at it, it's terrible. How did I miss that bolt? Oh, it hurts you to jump on top of those hands. I saw that door. I'm just, like last time, I'm just trying to get a little bit of health before we go in there. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think I'm going to lose health if I empty. Well, that doesn't even matter. A key. Exactly. That's just the situation that I made that emote for. The key emote is definitely my least useful emote, unfortunately. Are you going to be playing this game until midnight? I actually started this game at midnight. It's a it's a half an hour past midnight for me. You're in Pacific time. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I actually considered that. I was like, well, it's going to be kind of funny because I have people who view my stream from all over, so it's not going to be midnight for us all at the same time. But I mean, what can you do? I can't control the clock. That would be funny. If I were gonna do it until midnight my time, I'd have to stream for 24 hours. Uh, so no, I'm probably like I'm gonna stream for about for about 4 more hours from now. I usually go until 4 a.m. my time, and it's just after midnight for me now. So we got about 4 hours of stream left. I don't know if I'm going to be playing this game the whole time, but I mean, we'll see. Oh, okay, good. I need to take a picture of this password. And I took a random picture of nothing by accident. You'll take it? Classic. That's right. I love it. Taking photos of the password screen with my tablet, just like we used to do back in the 80s. Um, According to Japanese video game artist, game designer, and director at Square Enix, Nomura, concept of the cactuar is based on a doodle he drew on a notebook when he was attending high school as a teenager. Cactuar, Sabbath Tender first appearance Final Fantasy 6. I'm not familiar enough with the Final Fantasy games to know the cactus character, Explorer. I haven't ever played one all the way through. Okay, now this is a question: does anyone's password work for anyone else's plays? I probably. Yeah, I imagine that like you could cheat the game just by looking up a list of passwords. That would probably work on all the consoles. Oh, look, I can. When I jump, I bang my head on the pipes. So from what it looks like, each level has a series of doors which may or may not contain a boss. One of the bosses will have a key. So in each level, we've got to find the key and get to the door at the end of the stage, assuming all the levels are the same. What is that? It was like a reverse mermaid. This game doesn't appear to have like hidden secrets in it, unfortunately. That's like my favorite thing about games is hidden secrets, and I'm not finding like anything hidden on the walls or anything like that. So that's a little sad. What is like a tongue coming out of the wall? Look at that thing. Ugh. The monsters in this game are out of control. It's October now. Can you change your pepper to candy? Oh, that's a good idea. It'd be nice if I had some, like, spicy candies. You're still loyal, still a month behind for a couple hours at least. Let's mix it up. All right. You got a giant snake here. The bosses all appear to be somewhat samey. I guess that's not true. That's not true at all. The pumpkin guy moved around in a very different pattern. It's not quite the spooky month for cows either. The wall just wants a taste. I feel I'm horrible at finding hidden stuff. I think I think I have a pretty good secret radar. Oh, Loyal to Soil, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. Greatly appreciated. Okay, we've got a alligator. I really need some health pickups, and this game is really stingy with the health. Maybe I don't have a very good secret radar. Maybe it's just that I'm persistent, but I feel like I usually eventually end up finding all the secrets. It looked like an egg from Alien. Oh, but it fires bubbles. Okay, good. Ooh. I dig your stream. I've been into retro lately. Right on. Thank you. Yeah, retro is the overwhelming majority of what I do. It's really what I like. I do modern games every now and then. Maybe one a month or so. But it's overwhelmingly retro around here. That's just what I'm into. And a lot of times when I do a modern game, it's a retro throwback in style. See what's in here. Empty. Oh, you know what? I should fight these mermen again. On the off chance they're going to drop more hearts. I prefer they drop hearts and not take them. Yes. Knocking enemies' projectiles back at them seems to be the most effective way to take out enemies in this game. Like any enemy that has a projectile, master strategy is to knock it back. And another thing I've learned but haven't implemented is that I really should be backing away from enemies after I destroy them so that I can check what item they're going to drop, because they do sometimes drop dangerous items. That question mark can be deadly. Look out, baby. Here I come. Is it a giant fried shrimp? That sure is what it looks like. What are these things in the background? They look like teleporters. Is this supposed to be like a situation like The Fly? Like some guy tried to teleport and he crossed his DNA with his lunch and became a giant shrimp? Alright, so where do we continue from the same stage? Not bad. Oh no, is that why it's a fried shrimp? Because it's like the fry instead of the fly? Is that really what they were doing? Oh no. Because we had the big plant like the Audrey too. The guy with the pumpkin head though just seems like generic Halloween. There's a giant spider. I can't really think of anything specifically with a giant spider other than Wild Wild West. But I mean, just certainly, you know, like there have been movies with giant spiders in them. We're starting to get some glitches again, I'm afraid. It was really, the game was really going strong. No spoilers here. Thank you, Explorer. Yes, I know I ask a lot of questions. I don't actually want any answers. I'm just thinking out loud. Eight-legged freaks. Were the spiders giant in that movie? I don't remember. I think I've seen that movie. I know I've seen Arachnophobia, but I don't think the spiders were giant in that movie. I think they were just regular spiders. Quick, do as much damage as we can before Bert wears off. It became an onion ring! Oh man, I tell you what, I would love I would love some fried shrimp and onion rings. That would be great right now. I think I'd like that even better than fried chicken. I don't know what this is. This must be a Japanese food. I'm not really sure how to attack this thing without getting hit myself. Another question mark I can't collect. I don't know if that's because the game is glitching or if I'm just not supposed to be allowed to have whatever this is. All the fried foods. A lot of horror movies have large insects and arachnids. Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. I just can't think of anything specifically. I might be onto something with that. It's not very scary. Maybe all the extra fried oil will kill you with a heart attack. Oh, and thank you for the pistachios. I'm sorry I didn't catch that before. Yeah, this is a great time to stop and enjoy some. Yeah, I have no idea what that last food was. The internet has broken you. My throat's becoming a little sore. I don't know if it's because I'm talking too much or talking too loudly. Sorry if it feels like I'm yelling at you. I'm kind of like, because my throat's kind of sore, I'm kind of struggling to get the words out. Yes. Is this Monster House? Zinshan, welcome to the stream. This is Monster Party. And right now the game is kind of falling apart on us. It's not supposed to look like this, but I mean, you've seen my streams before, you know. You know how things go around here. But welcome in. Great to have you here. You were playing A Hat in Time earlier, right? I saw you were on. I turned on my computer and left your channel on just to lurk. Zinshan, I didn't actually want to watch much of it though, because I haven't played A Hat in Time myself yet. I don't want anything to be spoiled, but I wanted to leave you I wanted to leave you the lurk anyway. Empty. No, the question mark did. Or like Monster Rave. I do actually have a game called Monster House. It's like based. There's like a cartoon or animated, like a digital animated movie called Monster House. I have the game based the game based on it on the GameCube. So we might do that. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't know if I've seen that cartoon. but that's something we could do later in the month. Um, kind of thinking about playing Doom 64 later this month. Maybe Shadowgate 64, we could do that one. Time to do some damage. It's like a wishing well? Is it throwing... Is it... So my guess is that this is a wishing well, and I'm guessing it's throwing coins at me. But they're just glitched, is why they don't look like coins. But they're kind of round, so I'm thinking they might be coins. Okay, I gotta focus here. If I focus, this might be an okay fight. I got one hit left. Oh my goodness. And again, like, I got something, but it doesn't... I don't see a key down there, and I don't know if that's just because, again, the game is glitched or what. Greg's Retro Channel, welcome in. You've never seen or heard of this game. It's a pretty wild one. So I've never played. This is my first time playing this. I knew going in that it's like it's a really wacky game, and I've heard that it's kind of hard. So far it's pretty easy. The sort of the worst difficulty I've had with this one is that it keeps deteriorating into a mess of glitches. It's great. It's funky. I'm having a good time with it. I said about find a bunch of fried food. This is true. I think I saw the ABGN ABGN review this once. I didn't know he did this. I haven't seen all of the ABGN stuff. I've seen a good chunk of it. But I don't think I knew he did this game. It looks like an old NES game with that glitched screen. Well, I mean, that's what it is. All right, my friend. So, we've got a password. We can get back here real easily. Let me step away to do battle with the glitches off screen again, and then we'll get rolling back into it. So far, aside from the mess of glitches, I'm having a really good time with this game. It is very weird, and it's a lot of fun. All right, I'll see you again very shortly. Okay, fingers crossed, my friends. Let's put in password. This is probably the first of many times we're gonna have to do a password like this. Fortunately, the passwords aren't terribly long. There's just a lot of sort of character options. I double checked. It was on James and Mike Mondays. Ah, so those I definitely haven't seen all of the episodes of James and Mike Mondays, and I wouldn't watch one if it was a game I haven't played. So that's why I didn't know that he did it. That makes sense to me. Let's see how long the game behaves for this time. The glitches are inconvenient, but they do make the gameplay interesting. Like, we get to see a lot of weird looking stuff, so there is an upside. And we do get passwords, it looks like, after every level, so even if I do have to restart the game, we won't lose a whole lot of progress, so my apologies if the inconvenience is too much for you, but I'm trying to look on the bright side here. Ah. At least it's just the game crashing and not the whole stream, right? Knock on wood. Gaming Historian did an episode on it too. Yeah, I watch his stuff from time to time. I'll have to look some of these up after I play through it. I don't know if I ever went into that door that's down there on the bottom right. So let's double check this one. Empty. Maybe that's why I didn't remember it. We didn't get a key for fighting the shrimp, so I'm not going to go fight the giant shrimp again if I can avoid it. Of course, that requires remembering which doors I've been in and which I haven't, which I don't. Empty. Good. Same with the YouTube channel Stop Skeletons from Fighting. I like their stuff too. The glitch screens can be funny to watch. No problem here, as long as you're having a good time. Yep. And right now I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time and I'm not suffering. It's pretty rare that I have a like, you know, usually when I'm having a good time in a game, I'm having a good time with an asterisk next to it. So, it's nice to be playing a game that I'm just having fun with. Time to do some damage. You're right, it is. It's not throwing coins, it's throwing plates. I don't understand that at all. Oh no. Oh no. I might have this wrong. So I was under the assumption that we need to just fight the bosses and find out which one has a key. But I'm also kind of thinking now that maybe we have to fight a certain number of them to get a key. If that's the case, then skipping all these doors isn't doing me any good. I hope that's not it. uh, but I kind of think that might be the way the game actually works. I'm assuming I can go into this pipe. Nope. This must be the exit door. Okay. Yep. Yep, that's how it works. We've got to fight a certain number of the bosses in order to get the key. We have to get a certain number of question marks, I think. So now I got to go all the way back. We have to fight the fried shrimp again. I don't remember which door it was in, but I know it's a long way back. Having a good time and not suffering, that's possible. It's rare, cows, but it does happen sometimes. Well, I definitely think level 1 was spookier than level 2, though. There's not a whole lot to this level that says spooky to me. This door here might be where the shrimp was. Come on, give me a tablet. No. It is, okay. So the shrimp is in the kind of middle part. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can win this battle. Oh, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of the shrimp cows. So it might be a cheap strategy, but I think what we're gonna have to do, I'm not gonna win this fight. I think what we're gonna have to do is hang out outside the door, farm the enemies so we can grind out a tablet, and then come in here as Bert and really let the boss have it. I think that's gonna be the thing to do. I'm gonna. Okay, I forgot about this enemy. Speaking of Bert. Oh wow, when we're already transformed and we pick up a tablet, I wonder if the tablets stack or if the second tablet just doesn't count for anything. My guess is that it probably just doesn't count. Oh, and by stack, I don't really mean stack, because I guess that would imply that the second tablet begins after the first one wears off. I just meant, like, kind of reset the tablet timer. But it doesn't look like it, because it's wearing off really quick. Yeah, I think if you pick up a tablet while transformed, it just does nothing. No. I'm losing so much health in my quest to get more health. It's not a good feeling. We're transformed. Can we get to that door before it wears off? Run, Bert, run. We've got to fight the shrimp. I want that heart, but I gotta fight the shrimp. Get out of my way. You know, I really gave it my all. The fried food boss is a bit tricky. Why does it have so many phases? What a statement out of context. I get kind of unlucky. I got kind of unlucky with that boss. But it's all right. We're gonna make it happen. Maybe not this attempt, but we can get out of this sewer. And morale is high. Okay, don't need to bother going in that door, but no, I do want to fight the fish man. Terrible. Give me that heart. Trying to build up health costs me so much health. Oh no, it's the same exact situation. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, well, yeah, it kind of is. All right. Well, I'm not gonna rush in there this time. I'm gonna actually try and use these enemies here to grind up a little bit of health. I feel pretty cheap doing it, but I mean, we've got to have health. We'll either grind up health or a tablet, whatever comes first. Or, you know, nothing, because maybe they won't provide us with any drops. You only turn into Bert when you get the pill, yeah. You have to get the pill to change. I don't think I have any way to, like, change at will. We can't, like, store a transformation and bring it out. It's just whenever you pick up the item. I don't know if these guys are going to drop anything for me. I know that respawned enemies can drop items, but there may be a requirement to go through a door or wander a certain distance before it works. Okay, well, if the requirement is to go through a door, I believe the door down there on the bottom is empty, so we'll just try that. Oh. Okay, someone drop a tablet. Help me out, drop a tablet. Item drops are too rare. Yuck. Thank goodness we're not on a timer. I just want a little more health. I'm too weak. I'm too weak. I can't fight. I can't fight a boss with 3 phases with a mostly empty health bar. That's just not... That's just not the way to do things. Alright, well, I think I've got to do it. I think I've just got to fight the shrimp and hope I get really lucky. Because these guys are not helping me out at all. What about the guy over here? He dropped a tablet before, so I know it's possible for him to drop one. I guess it could be that tablet drops only occur a certain distance away from a door, right? I mean, I can't believe this game would be programmed with, like... I can't believe they would have thought things out, that the game would be that sophisticated. This definitely seems like the kind of game where most of the quote-unquote features are kind of haphazard. Again, another phony question mark. Maybe I have to fight the shrimp last. I'm scared I'm gonna have to refight the shrimp. What happens if I go in here again? Oh no, it's just empty now. Interesting. Oh, I forgot about this enemy. I lost unnecessary health. Why is the game doing this to me? Why does it start to glitch immediately after I defeat the shrimp? It's like it's breaking itself on purpose. It's mad that I beat the shrimp, and now it's throwing a temper tantrum. The shrimp was holding the game together. Yuck. This is bad. I got myself hurt a whole lot trying to rush to the store. And I'm gonna die. Okay, we got the key, but I'm one hit away from the grave. This is really bad. This is really bad. I've got to play more careful than I've ever played in my life. I'm scared to fight that thing. It's very easy for that to hit me. I'll fight him instead. No hearts, really? Okay, I have got to stay here and grind a heart. My life bar is empty. I cannot proceed. The game cannot proceed without a heart. Well, I don't think it's going to give me one, so here goes nothing. I'm so scared. The thing is, with a game glitched like this, I mean, look at the text. The password's meaningless. No! The password is just going to be random glitched text. This doesn't do us any good. We're going to have to do the stage again. It's even falling apart as we watch it. The letters have changed. Before I could even take a picture of the password, the one changed to an H and something changed in the middle too. So I don't even know what it was when the screen came up. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, we can't continue like this. Is the cart super dirty? I don't even know, Zinshan. I mean, I've tried cleaning it my best. I think it's just the way the cartridge is seated in the console. Oh, empty. See that monster over there? He looked kind of cool. Where'd he go? Now there's a different one. Yeah, I had the same problem the other day with Mega Man 6 and Wizards and Warriors at first. But Wizards and Warriors started to behave. I only had problems with Wizards and Warriors at the very beginning of the game. Um, and I played Super C and earlier. Super C had no problems. It worked perfectly the whole time. So it's I don't know. I don't know what it is. This guy's telling me to move. Is he throwing cows? You saw me streaming Wizards and Warriors, so you ended up buying a copy of Wizards and Warriors 2 off eBay. Iron Sword? Yeah. That's usually the way it goes. Is like I'll play a game, it'll glitch out a time or two, but then it'll start to behave after a very short while. But sometimes I just get lucky and it just falls apart every time. You thought it was the first one, but it was late. Wizards and Warriors was cool. That was a fun game. It's like I get why people don't give it a chance because it's not a very polished game, but it's got some really cool ideas, and I had fun with it. I actually played that because one of our sort of semi-regular viewers was telling me about how good Iron Sword was, and I saw that you can get Iron Sword for really cheap, so I picked up a copy. And then I was like, well, if I'm going to play Iron Sword, I need to play Wizards and Warriors first. And so I did, and it was a lot of fun. And I think Iron Sword, because I looked at the instruction manuals for both games, and they seem really similar. So I think Iron Sword is going to be very similar to the first game. All right, well, I didn't actually get a photo of the password for level 3. I can try to rewind the VOD and see if the password, pause it when the screen first comes up and see if the password was good before it deteriorated. But I kind of think we're gonna have to start back at the beginning of level 2. You like Wizards and Warriors? Wish they'd re-release it someday. Aren't there more Wizards and Warriors games too? I think there's more than just 2 of them. There's a Game Boy one, and there's a third one. So there are 4 Wizards and Warriors games, it looks like, at least at a glance here. All right. Anyway, I shouldn't be reading the internet while I'm streaming. I should be fixing this game situation and getting back to it. Sorry about that. My curiosity overcame me though. Yeah, that's what I saw at a glance when I was looking it up. All right, let me see if I can fix this, my friends, and then we'll try to continue from level 3, but I think it's back to the start of level 2. I just want to say thank you for viewing the stream, and thank you so much for your patience as I keep having to work on this to even get it to function briefly, and I keep having to redo stuff. I really appreciate your patience, my friends. I just had to let that screen linger for a moment, because wow, that was looking pretty crazy. All right, let me see if I can find the password in my own VOD. Here we go. But that's after it changed. All right, I have very little confidence that this is going to work. But this is what the password appeared to be when the screen first came up. I don't know if that's a 0 or an O. I think that's a 0. No. All right, the password was glitched from the start. So that does us no good. That's alright. I don't mind replaying level 2. I like level 2. I can play level 2 all night. I just might end up playing level 2 all night. More fried foods. Let's see how long the game lasts before it all falls apart again. Time for bed. Have a great stream, Agent Frownie. Have a good time, everyone. Thank you, Zen-Sean. I appreciate you stopping in and keep us company. It's always great to see you. And sleep well. I have an idea. See, we're getting a lot of hearts there. Enemies that are respawned seem to somewhat reliably drop the same items. Let's see if I can just farm by going back and forth. Oh, we have discovered a valuable tool. Maybe not. Maybe I have to go through that door again. Let's just see. See what the alligator does. Yeah. Alright, so that didn't work, but if we go in the door, maybe it'll work. Maybe that's why all these empty rooms exist in the first place. Come on, heart. Oh no. Man, I thought that hypothesis was solid. Okay, rush, rush, rush. Man, I'm so bummed that it didn't work like I thought it was going to. Yeah, kind of lucky not to take a hit there. Okay, I really wish this guy would jump more. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, the game is actually not falling apart yet. This is the furthest we've made it without the game descending into chaos. Yet, I know, yet. I was actually expecting, when we came out of the shrimp fight, I was expecting it to be all glitched again, because it has every time. And I was gonna make a joke about the game being clogged with grease from the shrimp fight. I was gonna make a joke about that being the reason it wasn't working. I think I'm gonna have to fight the. I'm gonna have to fight the. Oh, I thought this was where the well was. I mean, this is nice, but I'm too far away from anything for this to have a practical purpose, right? No! It feels so nice to have the key and a not empty health bar at the same time. I didn't think it was going to last very long. Living the high life. Today on Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, this celebrity has a key in his pocket and plenty of health in his life bar. For no other reason than I know you will read it out loud. Butterfinger BBs. Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger BBs. You got me all figured out, Explorer. Oh. So in general, I try to read the chat out loud in general because I don't save the chat. There's no record of it other than my reading it out loud. And I don't read absolutely every message, but I do read the overwhelming majority of them. But yeah, after the VOD disappears off Twitch, the only record of what happened in the chat is what I actually read out loud on the in the recording. Candy Lost to the Ages. I wasn't aware they didn't make those anymore. Tell you what, level 3 looks a lot better than it did last time. I'm kind of liking the cave. I like that it's got some purple lights in the background. This feels like another properly spooky level. Still level 1 was so far the real showstopper. But I mean, last level is like sewer level can be in pretty much any generic game. At least the cave has spooky monsters. Any candy you miss from days long past? I miss planter cheese curls, but that's not candy. And TMNT fruit pies. Any candy that I miss? Nothing's coming to mind. I might have to dwell on it for a while. Move it. It's your favorite boss, cows. Sorry, didn't get to start. The battle didn't last very long. My legs are asleep. Is this mummy supposed to be invisible, or is this... This Sphinx looks like its face is melting. Hello, Pookie Stan, and welcome in. Good to see you again. The game's become spoopy. You know it. It's October. Time for some spooky games. Bats that turn into umbrellas. I will say again, I am not going to exclusively play spooky games in October. I am going to play a lot of spooky games, but we're going to keep our regular stuff in the mix too. It's not going to be exclusively spooky games, but it'll be a very high percentage of spooky games. Of course, as much as I play Castlevania and its sequels, there's kind of always a high percentage of spooky games on my streams. I know there's a door over there I've got to backtrack to. I'm kind of hoping it's going to be empty and that I can take out some of these enemies again and get some more life, but we'll see. Okay, let's see what this one's about. Empty, alright. Umbrella bats are the kind of thing that'll get you over spooked, though. Oh no. What happens if you get over spooked? What's the danger associated with that? You become a skeleton? So I've heard people like I've asked a couple chats about over spoopification, and I think it mostly comes down to brown pants, but if anyone knows, feel free to share. Oh my. Oh my. So people like to debate over like what's a Christmas movie and what's not a Christmas movie and stuff like that. And like I usually like I've heard people go so far as to argue that basically any movie with snow in it can be a Christmas movie. And like I'm not saying you have to agree with that point of view, but just thinking about it for a minute, if that's the argument that they make, do you think that then it's reasonable to counter that by arguing that Home Alone 2 is technically then a Halloween movie because there is a skeleton in it? I'll suck all your blood. Any movie with a pumpkin is a Halloween movie. Oh my goodness, there's a giant spider throwing crosses at me. Get it, Bert, get it. Okay, that's it. Hey, and we got the key. I'm excited for the new Halloween. Halloween Kills. as Agent Frownie says. As I say? Yeah, I didn't see the other Halloween movie that they made recently. I'm not seeing a lot of the Halloween franchise though. I've seen I know I've definitely seen the original, and I've seen part of the second one. I've seen Halloween H2O and Halloween Resurrection. I don't think I've seen 4, 5, or 6, or any that came after Resurrection. And of course, saving the best for last, my favorite Halloween movie, Season of the Witch. It's on Hulu. Maybe I will watch it then. If it's on like part of their regular service and not one of the add-ons. That's the frustrating thing about Hulu is that I feel like every time I look up a movie on Hulu, it's locked behind one of the like special channel add-ons. I have a really tough time finding the things I want to watch available on their regular service. We made it through a whole level without any breakdowns. Can you believe it? Whose stream is this, and what have they done with Frownie? It's behind the stars paywall? Ah, then I probably won't be watching it. Tell you what, I could probably check out a DVD of it from my local library. Maybe that's what I'll do. I don't think this thing is defeatable. It's definitely an enemy, but I don't think it's defeatable. Ah. Oh man, we only have one shot at this door, I think. Good thing. Good thing it's empty, because I could very easily mess this up on future passes through this level. I would say this level also not very spooky. I definitely think a pyramid setting can be spooky, but I don't think that a pyramid is spooky just because it's a pyramid. I am a slowpoke. Oh no! Oh no! This is my pyramid. This is where I'm buried. We're fighting me. It turns out I was my greatest enemy all along. You say you've got it on your regular Hulu. All right. Well, maybe if I remember, maybe I'll take a look for it. If I find it, I'll watch it. If I don't, I won't. Pyramid reads more mysterious than spooky. Yeah, I tend to agree. Oh, we've got to go down there. Let's go, Bert. You've got a lot of ground to cover. Go, Bert, go, Bert, go. Meow, meow. Oh, I don't want to fight this boss. That's it. Stream's over. Oh, never mind. It got mean. It looks kind of like a gremlin now. Angry kitty cat. Hey, look, you can actually stand on those. That's interesting. I immediately jumped off of it, so I didn't really get to celebrate or investigate. Oh. Hey, Loyal, thanks for being here. Thank you again for the follow. And enjoy your night. And if you're heading off to sleep, sleep well. It's been great having you here, though. Oh, I thought that was kind of sudden. Sorry. I'm so dense, I didn't get you playing into my joke. Well played. Well played. I'm just too dense. You got me. I'm such a fool. All right, yeah, let's do it. This is gonna be great. I've got a hat on and everything. If I remember right, I think I extended the time to 15 minutes too. So we're gonna be upside down. I mean, I usually stay upside down way longer than I'm supposed to. But, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now this is the way to live. It just turned midnight where you are. Oh yeah, that's true. This is quality upside down time. Upside down time is always better with a hat. You do turn into a pumpkin at midnight. That's what I put in the... That's actually, for anyone who's not in the Discord, that's what I put in the Discord. I said, we started the stream with Super C, and my plan was to switch to this at midnight. And my announcement that I put in the Discord was tonight I'm going to be playing Super C until I turn into a pumpkin. I think I remembered to write that. Did Upside Down Matt teach you your upside down ways? Actually, I learned them independently. You're meant to be friends. Sometimes people are just cut from the same cloth. What can you say? I want to see if I can find a tablet nearby and then run to that door on the left. No, there's a door over here now, though. Alright, looks like we're just gonna go in. No Bert. We'll just see what happens. Face the music. I'm cut from cheesecloth because I'm so cheesy. I love it. Considering oatmeal and berries, getting hungry. Oatmeal and berries is good. The only way to play some Castlevania games at first is upside down. How's his hat staying on? I love this Mohawk guy. I knew he was going to throw music notes at me. I don't recognize the song he's playing. If I jump over him... Oh yeah, this is a much better place to be. You can kind of cheese him from this side, it looks like. I don't know. Why am I'm missing every shot now? I don't know what's going wrong. It had been working really well for me to just kind of hang out over here. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna die. I don't want to do this stage again. Can't face the music, unfortunately. Sorry. I got my finger in my eye. He's onto your plan. He figured me out. Oh man, now we have to do this whole area again. This is not great. Punk rock, the pattern breaker. So I could crawl. I could actually crawl under that rock, but I think that I would get completely destroyed by the projectiles from the scorpion. I don't even remember what the bosses have been so far. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the guy's slow like me. Oh, please. Come on. It was so much easier last time. Why is it so hard this time? And now we get the transformation. I mean, I'm definitely going to need a lot more health before I'm ready to fight another enemy. I said more health, not less health. I didn't know those were breakable. I don't know if it's only breakable with the enemy projectiles, or if it just has a ton of health. and can be broken by normal means. So we're gonna waste some time and find out. It definitely takes a long time for old Bert to take care of it. I'm switching to tapping the button with a different finger so I don't wear my thumb out. I don't think this is possible, though. I mean, I've hit it like 100 times now, surely. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Right. Things are looking good for your pal Frownie now. We got a key and everything. I don't know why I would want to go in here. We already have the key. Why risk fighting another boss, right? Might as well explore everything while we're here. Hey, thank you for the trophies. That's another level down, my friends. Round 5. I don't know how many levels there are. I'm thinking there's probably not a whole lot to this game. I'm thinking, my guess is that there are probably about 6 to 8 levels. I mean, this isn't spooky at all. We're outside in broad daylight. You think the snake thing is kind of spooky? I thought it was a... You saw a snake, I kind of thought it was a dinosaur. I was seeing like a brontosaurus neck. It's just got to be jumped over. Oh, now we got a shark. Oh, look at the shark is tricky. It's not really a shark. That does make more sense than a snake pogoing on the river floor. I think you're right. I think you're right, though. I think I was wrong. I think it is a snake. But it read as dinosaur to me at first. Fish skeleton. The fish skeleton's tough to deal with. Empty again. Okay, this one's gotta be something, right? Watch my dance. I can't believe that worked. I just figured as long as they weren't attacking me, like, I would have some fun for a little while, and then they died. Oh. Well. Oh, the timing on this is awful. Catch my javelin. Now, so the zombies told me to watch their dance, and they literally meant it. Do you think I literally have to catch this guy's javelin? Probably not, right? No, there's way too many of them. That's the key already? This level is tiny. Well, I really hope that they were saving some big ideas for the last level, because right now it feels like they're running out of ideas for the game. So what's in here? Nothing. Thanks for the trophies. I mean, I don't... Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think there's going to be anything in any of these doors. Because I already have the key, so what would the point even be? I don't like this level. This is a weak level. This is really... The opinion of the game is going down now. awful, awful level. I really hope they make up for it. What is this? Pants? It's just a maze of doors. This place is pretty unpleasant. I got stuff raining down at me from the sky. Bert seems to have an upgrade to his weapons on this level for no discernible reason. Probably should have gone to the right up there. Or, I'm sorry, to the left up there. My instinct says left would have been the right way. Are those haunted pants? I'm really kind of afraid this is going to turn out to be the last level. Go in there. Left. That's right. That's where I said I was feeling like I should have gone left before. Oh no, this is the very first part of the stage. The music here is pretty awful. It's really not fun that it repeats. It starts over when we go through doors. Okay, I got 2 doors here. I feel like I tried that one before. I think I've been down there before too, though. Yeah, I've been here before. There's really no, like, reasoning to why, like, I'm choosing to back through doors and go through doors, like... This is terrible. Everything looks the same, so I can't tell if I'm making progress or not. Ugh. This is a nightmare. That door didn't take me back to the same place. That might be significant. Oh. I've been upside down for way too long. See what I meant about I usually stay upside down for too long? Which one? Yeah, that's the question. Which one? Which door, right? Oh. Oh, it's way up there. What am I supposed to do about that, huh? This room looks like one of those magic eye puzzles. Oh no. I've got the key, but I've still got to figure out how to get to that door down there. This is grotesque. I'm like all the way back at the beginning of the stage. The room looked like it was glitched even when it wasn't. Completely fair description. I need some hearts. This game is mistreating me. I have no idea how to find my way through this maze. I feel like I've been through every door. I don't feel like I'm coming any closer to the right path. But these raindrops keep falling on me. Oh, I really don't want to do all this mess again. I have no idea how I figured that out. I never want to do this level again. Oh, give me that password. I kind of thought that might be the last level because it was such a disaster. All right, the last two levels we played in this game have been totally bogus. The game really needs to turn things around here. TBP, welcome in. Great to see you again. Cool hat. Thank you. We're trying to kick off October the right way. We got a spooky game. I got a spooky hat. It's good times. I'm not going to be doing just spooky games in October or anything like that. I am going to play a lot of my regular stuff and a lot of non-spooky stuff, but I'm going to try and keep the percentage of spooky games really high. Where's Spooky Isaac? He's here. He's I don't know if you can see him with the way the camera's tilted. Yeah, he's a little bit off camera. He's hanging out, right behind me. I guess I could scoot over a little bit, and then maybe he can stay in the frame. There we go. This ghost here, the outline character, looks kind of like the ghost of the boogeyman from Nightmare Before Christmas. Now my spooky pal is cheering me on. Oh, earlier in the stream, I didn't mention it. We were talking about, you know, like, I asked what happens to you if you get too spooked. Like, what are the dangers of over spoopification? And I hypothesized that you turn into a skeleton. And so something interesting about that is I always thought that, you know, when I always thought when I pass away, like, I thought it was a good idea to, like, I always thought it was a good idea to, like, donate my body to science or whatever. But I always thought I'd like to do that, and it'd be nice if I could stipulate that when they're done with me, that they turn my skeleton into one of those, like, preserved models that stands in the back of, like, a science classroom, so I could just chill in a classroom for all of eternity after I'm gone. I'm Royce. Science class skeleton. Yeah, I always thought that would be a fun. I thought that'd be a fun way to spend my afterlife. You would exhibit my skeleton every spooky October? Come again. I wonder if that's a literal instruction that we're supposed to return to this room, or if it's just the game saying something different. It's always hard to tell. It's always hard to tell what this game's trying to communicate. I don't know when Bert's lasers got upgraded, but I'm sure glad they did. Welcome, entrance to hell. Oh no. That Grim Reaper wasn't so tough. You'll let me watch spooky games. Oh man. You're the best. Oh, we've got the key. So again, now it's just a matter of making our way through the tower. I don't have a... I was going to say I don't have a whole lot of health, but, you know, at least we get to be Bird again for a little while. Come again. Yeah, so it can't possibly mean to return to the come again rooms. I mean, I guess it could possibly, but... So, come again? I'll suck all your blood again! He's got a numeral 2 on his back! Oh, no, I'm dead. No, I'm dead. Why did I go in that room? I already had the key. Oh, excellent. My trophy. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I thought that guy was a pig. He's an elephant. Somehow I think if you were to encounter a ghost in real life, I wouldn't expect a baseball bat to actually be a very effective weapon against it. Okay, this is a come again room. Yeah. Maybe it's a magic bat. I mean, I don't know. It gave us a little bit of story at the beginning, and it seems. I mean, from the story we were given, I would expect it to be just a regular run-of-the-mill bat. I guess it could have been a magic bat all along, and the character just didn't know, but that seems to me awfully convenient. Maybe they're very sensitive ghosts. I mean, I guess they'd have to be, right? Okay, this was a come again room. Probably shouldn't have wasted the time going in there, but... We'll rush right up here. Much better spider battle that time. I don't even think the spider is mandatory. Wait a minute, my key is gone. Why is my key gone? Oh no, there's a puzzle to this level. Okay, so new theory. I think we've got to defeat... That looked like the exit. I was thinking maybe we have to defeat that guy who says entrance to hell and get the key, and then we have to go, and then we do have to go back to the first come again room. That's what we'll try. Although that looked like the exit. Maybe you have to not defeat the spider. Maybe if you defeat the spider, you lose your key. I don't know why it would do that to you, but... Maybe the spider is not optional. Maybe he is. It's mandatory to not defeat him. Seems weird, but... I love your emote drawings there. That battle went easily. Royce wasn't even trying. He brought his Z game that time. Okay, was this the first come again room? It was. I really don't want to climb back down there, though. I don't even really know if it's possible to climb back down. It is. Okay, so that seemed to have done me no good. Oh, magic beans. Alright, we'll do that in just a moment. Okay, that's a good place to pause. Oh, the music stops when I pause. Spooky, scary beans. We've got a orange bean. Orange bean is peach or vomit. It's almost never peach, so this doesn't bode well. I haven't had the vomit bean in a while, though, so I need to brace myself for just a moment. Oh, it's peach. Yes. Oh, glorious, delicious peach. It makes me want one of those peach sodas. It tastes very, very similar to peach soda. Okay, I'm skipping all the doors because I'm worried I'll lose my key if I fight that spider again. So I'm just gonna try and rush to the exit. Yeah, the spider's like a anti-boss or something. I'm gonna get to the end and it's gonna give me the bad ending. And it's gonna say, oh, you would have got the good ending, but you didn't defeat the spider. And then I'm gonna flip the table. The peach is the biggest victory of the night. You know what? It kind of is. All right. So I was predicting 6 to 8 levels. So my thought is that this is probably the last level. I'm basing that on nothing. Which? The constellation is an enemy. Everything's an enemy. The world is full of enemies. Empty. Alright, let's go back and look at the one I skipped. Okay. Face my wrath. Even the Big Dipper wants to fight. Wow, you can really overlap that guy. Ooh, look, the background's like big spooky eyes. I mean, they're not really spooky. They're a little creepy, but okay, that one was empty. Oh, thank goodness. Oh boy, Mark Soup. Oh my goodness. It's like a severed head, or has it got a tiny body? It looks like it's a severed head and it's propelling itself with its neck spurts. I've taken a lot of damage. Empty. I'm watching you. So I've found the exit door. I've not found the key, though, so I'm a little puzzled. Wait, it's because I didn't go to the left at the start. Yeah, watch out, baby. Oh my goodness, I know this boss from Zelda. I just got steamrolled. Alright, it's gonna go much better this time. Empty? Empty. Oh. There was a question mark, but I missed it. Come on, give me some hearts. Give me some hearts, please. Life is too low. It's weird that he says Mark Soup when I'm Bert. No. Okay. Surely we can make it through this level. Mark his words. You'll be soup. Nice. We got a nice chunk of health there this time. If you remember before, once upon a time, I was pleased that Bert's missile was upgraded. I'm actually not liking the upgraded missile anymore. Alright, we got the key. Let's see if we can make it out of here. We've got not a whole lot of health. Don't think there's any reason to go in there. I got scared. I didn't know what was happening. No! Oh, my health is so low. Okay. You beat everybody. Oh no, it's the final boss? Oh, it looks horrible. Beat me and you can leave. Come and die. He's not showing his weak spot. Victory. Mark destroyed the monsters. Bert gave him a gift. Don't you just love when the punctuation at the end of the sentence scrolls down to gets orphaned on the next line? Oh, what did he get? And Mark went home. What did he get? He excitedly opened the box. A beautiful princess came out. What? But suddenly, the princess became a monster, and more monsters followed her. Was Bert evil all along? Mark was scared and screamed. Ah! What? Mark was awakened by his mom. Oh, not this ending. You'll be late. It was a dream. No, no. This was bad when the Wizard of Oz did it. It's bad now. This is the worst. Boo. Boo. 0 out of 10 ending. Hey, thank you for the GGs. Princess in a box. The period is so powerful it needs its own line. I'm sorry, I fell way behind there on the chat for a moment. You know, I'd become a monster too after being trapped in a box for an indeterminate amount of time. I'm leaving. Mark opened the door. Bert was there. He whispered to Mark, oh no, it wasn't a dream. What? Let's go again. What is real? What is fantasy? What is this game? What is this ending? I can't make any sense out of it. So the box with the princess and the monsters was just Bert having a laugh? He's just trolling his friend? Is there more than one ending? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's more than one ending. I think that's probably it. If you Explorer, if you want to do a quick bit of research, if you want to like Google that and let us know if there's more than one ending, that would be fine. Now that I've beaten the game, some spoilers will be okay. Bert was there. So my theory, Mark passed out after the final fight and he dreamed the monster box. Maybe. Oh, am I supposed to be pressing the button? Is this it? It ends on this presented by screen? Or did my game freeze? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like my game froze, and we're not getting the proper ending. The music's still going, though. Well, this game was certainly a wild ride. It's definitely... The game definitely runs out of steam pretty quickly. Like, the first 3 levels are pretty good, and then after that, the game just gets kind of progressively worse from there on out. The first stage is amazing. The second stage is okay but weak. The third stage is a little better than the second, and then it's just a mess from there on out. The fourth is the weakest yet. 5 and 6 are terrible. 7 is a little better, and 8 is okay. But by then, like, the game gets like real easy, and you're just like kind of rushing through it. Like, I kind of wish that instead of making 8 stages with so many of them being terrible, I wish they'd made the game only 6 stages long and made them all really good. That's the only ending. All right, thank you for looking for that, Explorer. Much appreciated. Mazin, same as Dark Souls, Mazin says. I don't know in what way you mean, because I haven't played Dark Souls. I guess you just mean it gets worse as it goes. But yeah, the first stage is amazing. The first, like, they really sort of came out of the gate like really powerful. That's why oh, Mazin says that's why I love games that only have 4 levels. Mazin, why is there an S on the word games there? You only love one game. We all know that. Oh, by the way, Mazin, I trimmed my PB out of my video. I uploaded it and I submitted it on the speedruns.com. So I'm just waiting for it to be approved. So hopefully in a I don't know how long the mods take, but you know, whenever they get to it, hopefully we'll see my name up there, you know, several slots below yours. All right. Well, this game, I'm glad I played this game. I'm glad the ending was so bizarre and gave me so much enjoyment. Even if the levels did become kind of trash there for a good long while. I'm glad it ended on a strong note. And I'm glad that I finally played it all the way through. It was a good experience, and I think a really good way to kick off October. And like I said, I'm gonna try to pepper in a whole lot of spooky games into the schedule, but it won't always be spooky stuff. We've got a little bit more time left on the stream. What should I do with this remaining time? Are you going to resubmit new runs when you improve your PBs, or does it mean you're going to hang up your controller for now? No, I'm still gonna practice on it, Mazen. Excuse me. Sorry about that, my friends. I kind of have an idea in my head of what I think my best possible run would kind of look like. And so I still want to keep playing. Like I want to do one run. I want to get a run where I do all the tricks that are important to me. Like I'd like a run where I get the double jump, and where I get the fast Birdman, and where I get the great Dracula fight. Like if I can do all three of those like in one nice sort of clean run, then I'd probably retire. So I have an idea of what I think generally my best possible run would look like, and I'm gonna keep at it until I get that run. If I get a perfect run, I could beat third place too, but not further. That's fine. I mean, I never expected to do as good as I have. What happened at midnight? We switched games at midnight. At midnight, I put on the spooky game and put on my spooky hat. Yeah, we got spooky at midnight. That's what we did. Alright, so we don't have a lot of time left for the stream, so what I think I'll do is I'm going to switch the game back over to Super C. I'm going to do one, maybe two runs through Super C, get a little bit more practice in. I think that'll be a good way to wrap up our stream tonight, because I'm not going to go too much longer, but we've got a half an hour left. That's enough time for at least one run through Super C, and if I'm feeling it, we might do two. We might just go a little bit into overtime. So thank you for hanging out with me for this game, my friends. It's been a good time. Like I said, I don't love everything about this game. It's definitely worth playing the first part of this game, but I wouldn't recommend going all the way through. I don't know that it's worth it. But I'm glad we played it. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time with it, even when it wasn't all great. It was pretty fun. If you just want to stay here on the line, I'm just going to switch the game back over, and then we'll get rolling with a round of Super C.